Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. We begin tonight with a quick warning from Marshfield Police. They've been asking people to avoid the area surrounding Pop Avenue from Mann Street to Spencer Street. Police simply say they are engaging in an active incident. That message went out on Facebook around 3:30. Police just updated that incident minutes ago, saying they have reopened the roads, but the incident is still ongoing, and they will provide an update when it's appropriate. 4 people are dead after what law enforcement officials believe was a murder-suicide in Milwaukee today. Law enforcement says the bodies were discovered during a welfare check this morning. According to police, one of the individuals killed the victims and then died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. However, that investigation is still ongoing. Outside, Jeff, it's been a busy weather week. More busy weather on the way.
Yep, some light snow is back in the forecast tomorrow and heavier snow for Friday. But today, let's celebrate this. Double-digit high temperatures today in Rhinelander and Tomahawk, over in Antigo as well. We'll have highs tomorrow back up near 30 with some snow pretty much off and on all day long. Temperatures out there now, we're at 15 in Rhinelander, 12 in Leona, 19 Wapaka. So it's not awful outside tonight, and the wind has died down as well. Okay, here's our next snowmaker. It's right over here, all that energy right there. That's going to be giving us some snowfall tomorrow, off and on pretty much from noon through tomorrow evening. Looks like a 1 to 2 inch snowfall tomorrow. A couple spots could see closer to 3 inches by tomorrow night, but that's not the main event. The main event arrives for us Friday evening with this system here coming out of Colorado, trekking across southern Wisconsin. That is a path for us for some heavy snow on Friday night. Our forecast for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 8. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
Jeff, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services updated their computer system over the weekend, so they've been a little behind on their COVID-19 data lately. But Marathon County has their own dashboard, which shows new hospitalizations there hit a new high last week for the whole pandemic. 62 hospitalizations just in Marathon County involving COVID-19. That's more than they saw at any point over the last 2 years. The number of new deaths has ticked up also after seeing very few all spring and summer. This is cumulative, this chart you're seeing here. DHS also reports the vast majority of people in Marathon County who have died from COVID-19 have been both over age 60 and unvaccinated. Pfizer says 3 doses of their COVID-19 vaccine, the original 2 plus a booster, are proving effective at neutralizing the new Omicron variant. Pfizer and BioNTech released preliminary lab studies about the variant today. Scientists found 2 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine gives some but not sufficient protection against the Omicron strain. However, they found 3 doses are effective. Pfizer is still developing a specific vaccine for Omicron. That's expected to be available by March.
If we need a new vaccine, those tests are telling me that we will be able to have a very good one if we need one against Omicron, because really we're able, with some tweaks, to produce way higher results. I'm not sure we will need it, because it's one very likely scenario that the current booster will be enough to maintain protection.
Pfizer says they plan to maintain about 4 billion doses available worldwide for 2022. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization said today early evidence suggests the Omicron variant may be spreading faster than even the highly contagious Delta variant, but its cases are generally less severe. The WHO also encouraged governments around the world to reassess national responses to COVID-19 and speed up their vaccination programs to tackle this new variant.
We can save lives from Delta right now. We can prevent Omicron becoming a global crisis right now. And we can prevent other variants emerging right now. This virus is changing, but our collective resolve must not.
COVID-19 has already killed more than 5.2 million people worldwide, including roughly 800,000 people in the U.S. over the last 2 years. Rare quiet day on Wall Street lately. The Dow gained 35 points today to close at 35,755. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 also rose slightly. Prices at the pump are finally starting to go down. The U.S. Energy Information Administration said in November the national average price for a gallon of regular unleaded was $3.39. It's the highest since 2014, but it's been slowly falling for a couple weeks now, and by January, they expect it to be around $3 a gallon and even lower than that next year. Now, much of the reason for this drop is they predict the rise of the Omicron variant of COVID-19 to cut back on demand for travel early next year. The U.S., though, has also released more barrels from their strategic petroleum reserve to try and fight the increasing prices. The past few days have been very cold across the Northwoods, which is great for things like skiing, snowmobiling, ice fishing. They all depend on cold and snow during the winter. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson, though, shows us how kids in Land O'Lakes are having some indoor winter fun this winter.
It's something I always wish I had when I went to school here.
Sam Otterpole grew up in Land O'Lakes.
Born and raised here.
It was only natural for him to create something to give back to the town. With the help of a large donation, an ice rink was built and opened in 2010.
The donors wanted to see kids having fun.
Otterpole says people come from all over.
Rhinelander, Eagle River, Minocqua, Boulder, Conover, Phelps. We had some people here from Green Bay. They came up for the day because they seen it. All right.
But every Monday and Wednesday, children from the Land O'Lakes Elementary School have been enjoying the ice during their gym classes.
They just walk over. It's only got 100 yards to walk.
Otterpole and the gym teacher have a system where each class gets around a half hour to skate before the next one comes in. In just a few minutes, another class from the elementary school will head onto the ice. First grader Brielle Malik loves to skate.
It's fun with my friends.
One of her friends is Sam Otterpole.
Oh yeah, I play tag with the kids.
Okay, Tiger.
She's not a newbie,
I started when I was 3.
but she's not a professional either.
Have you fallen at all? A couple times.
But you get back up?
Uh-huh.
The rink is open 9 to 9, but Brielle will be back this weekend because she just can't get enough. Meanwhile, Otterpole will be admiring the kids who seem to leave everything on the ice. Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Land O'Lakes, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Christmas is now just over 2 weeks away, and Santa Claus is making an early stop in Arbor Vitae this weekend. The Arbor Vitae Fire Department's hosting an event Saturday from 2 till 5, including a bonfire, hot chocolate bar, cookie decorating, sleigh rides, and more. There'll also be a parade bringing in Santa Claus starting around 2:30 or so. AV Fire is asking attendees just bring in some non-perishable food items for a donation to the Lakeland Food Pantry. That event, by the way, is at the fire department. Still ahead, we'll hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including more snow on the way. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5.
When you're ready to relax on a Sunday afternoon, tune in to 91.7 WXPR for Sunday Afternoon Jazz and listen to a great selection of the best in jazz. From 1 to 4 p.m. Sundays, listen to America's Classical Music on WXPR.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get our signature pepperoni pizza for just $9. Papa Murphy's.
With a Ford F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
We can't all be morning people, but we can all eat McDonald's for breakfast.
Enjoy a savory bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and pair it with a $1 any size Dr. Pepper.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When you're ready to relax on a Sunday afternoon, tune in to 91.7 WXPR for Sunday Afternoon Jazz and listen to a great selection of the best in jazz. From 1 to 4 p.m. Sundays, listen to America's Classical Music on WXPR.
Some light snow is on the move toward north central Wisconsin for tomorrow, most likely arriving 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, lingering through about this time tomorrow night. That's not the main event, though. That arrives for us on Friday with locally heavy snow across the area on Friday. Here's that snow now to the west of us. The energy is kind of right over here about North Dakota. Moving in our direction, so expect a 1, 2, even a 3-inch snowfall across the area tomorrow. Widespread, everybody gets some snow tomorrow. That'll likely leave a mark going home. So going into work or school tomorrow, not an issue. Heading home, maybe an issue as ground temperatures are very cold. Whatever falls is going to stick and leading probably slippery spots by tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so snow tomorrow looks something like this. So again, a widespread 1, 2, 3-inch snowfall. Not a big deal. We've been here before. We know what to do. We'll be just fine. Just kind of slow your roll tomorrow through the afternoon. All right, and then this thing comes around on Friday. This is the Colorado low. They tap into a whole bunch of Gulf of Mexico moisture, upper level energy. They get themselves together and they make a beeline into the Great Lakes. And on this track, it'll take it right across parts of southern Wisconsin. And the heaviest snow falls about 150 miles northwest of that track. And that's kind of where we are across central and north central Wisconsin. Although the track is wobbling just a little bit right now. It's moved back north again today, which would put north central Wisconsin in the heaviest band of snow, arriving for us later on Friday. So here's the map, and one system to the east of us pulling away. This is the one getting us tomorrow. Right there is going to go just like that, bring us some snowfall across the area. But the Colorado low, the energy for is kind of over here. It'll get going tomorrow afternoon and then ride right along up our direction to the Great Lakes on Friday. It's going to get really windy and very snowy with temperatures near freezing. It's going to be that heavy, wet snow on Friday as well, which is no fun to shovel, as you may suspect. All right, here's the system now. The energy, most of the energy is actually over here, but it'll combine with that and move up our direction, and that's going to put some pretty good snow across parts of Wisconsin on Friday. So here's the system for tomorrow. We're talking midday around noon. Light snow falling, maybe some moderate snow in there as well. That quickly gets out of here tomorrow evening. We get a break in the action through much of Friday morning, but by, say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, here comes the snow once again. Mostly snow, say, north of Highway 10, rain below that, and then snowing like cats and dogs, right, on Friday evening, and getting out of here Saturday morning. Behind it, the wind's going to kick in. We'll get some blowing and drifting snow. We could have wind gusts near 40 miles per hour later on Saturday. Okay, so the map is going to look something like this. So a widespread snowfall for everybody. There'll be a narrow band of a 6 to 10-inch snowfall. Where exactly that band is going to be is still a bit of a mystery, but you can see it's wobbled back and forth a little bit today. But generally, we're all going to get some snow. We'll all be shoveling snow on Friday, but some spots could easily see in excess of 8 to 10 inches of snow from this system getting in here on Friday. So advisories for winter storm watches are posted to the west of us. These will be expanded to the east early tomorrow morning as the Weather Service puts out their morning suites of stuff. All right, so don't panic. We've been here before. We know what to do, but just know if you're traveling on Friday, we have some weather to get through with temperatures in the teens out there today. We're not going to stay there. Behind this system, warmer air is going to build in 40s back in the forecast for us through much of next week. Our forecast tonight, though, lots of clouds out there. Low temperatures down near 8, so not as cold. For tomorrow, scattered snow showers, so 1 to 2 inch snowfall, maybe 3, with a high temperature near 30. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows light snow tomorrow, heavier snow Friday, lake effect snow Saturday, and then we warm up next week with rain in the forecast on Wednesday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. With our recent winter weather, local sheriff's officials are sharing some tips on how to stay safe on the roads. Don Robinson of the United County Sheriff's Office says plan ahead, make sure if things do go wrong, One of the things the best you can do is plan ahead.
Because if you do become stranded, you don't know how long it's going to be. Of course, we want to be as prepared as possible. And that leads before you travel. Before you travel, it's always a great idea to check 511, listen to your local TV and radio stations to see if anything is coming up for the weather.
If you're interested in learning more, she recommends seeking out the Wisconsin DOT or Ready Wisconsin. Winter driving is one of the topics Newswatch 12 viewers wanted to discuss on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents.
Hi, this is Jody, and I wanted to let people know in Rhinelander that it's very important to know how to drive on a 4-lane road, especially in the winter, and that courtesy and kindness in driving go a long way.
Hi, Justin. My name is Leanne. I work and live over in Minocqua. I was wondering if you could publish a story or write a story regarding the J&J vaccine and where that vaccine is available. I work in a public setting, and I've had a lot of customers, including myself, wondering where they can go to get the J&J vaccine. You hear a lot about Moderna and Pfizer, but not really availability of J&J.
I will look into that. If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. And remember, I respond to some of the calls on Fridays on My 2 Cents. Both the Bucks and Badgers were in tight games tonight on the hardwood. Plus, are the Packers getting healthy at just the right time? Nate's in with sports after the break. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Boat Sport Marine and Power Sports of Eagle River sends you best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Four Seasons wishes you and your loved ones a very happy holiday season and a prosperous new year.
Tomahawk Sports Center sends you best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
With a Ford F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll be discussing how a group of bands is coming together to prepare for the Rose Bowl Parade for next year.
And snow chances on the way for Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday with measurable snow on the way. More when you tune in.
Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
Have you ever seen that meme? The guy looking around the tree, rubbing his hands together?
because that's exactly how I picture the Packers are looking after their bye week. With a little help from Pittsburgh on Thursday night, the Packers could potentially clinch the division on Sunday, and they are also potentially getting healthy at the right time. On Wednesday, All-Pro cornerback Jair Alexander made his return to practice. He has not been on the field since his shoulder injury in Week 4. In the meantime, Green Bay has been one of the most injured teams in the league, but are still 9-3 and holding the 2 seed in the conference.
You got to play the cards that you're dealt and do it to the best of your ability. And thankfully, we have a lot of depth on this football team, and we've had a lot of guys rise to the occasion. And I think that's a great credit to them and how they prepare, and our position coaches in terms of getting these guys ready.
And with the division title well within striking distance, Green Bay will get a chance to face the slumping Chicago Bears in prime time. In their Week 6 meeting, Green Bay pulled away with a 10-point victory, and quarterback Aaron Rodgers made some headlines, not for his play itself, but more because of his celebration after a touchdown run. And during his media availability on Wednesday, Rodgers didn't really back down from his whole "I own you" claim.
I don't know, you can question a whole lot of what I said. You know, we've had a good record over the years against them and won a lot of games in Soldier Field and at Lambeau Field. So, you know, we have gotten the better of them the last, 27, 28 times we played them.
Some big words coming from QB1, and for reference, he is 23-5 all-time against Chicago. That game will be played right here on NBC in prime time. 5 wins in a row, including a massive victory over their in-state rival Marquette. And the Wisconsin Badgers are rolling. They jumped up to number 22 in this week's AP rankings, and they opened Big Ten play against Indiana. The biggest surprise of the season so far, Johnny Davis around the screen, get out of my way, throwing it down. Oh yeah, give me another look at this one. Look at that. With the left hand, he is the real deal. But the Badgers had a real ugly start to this game as Indiana knocks down the triple. The Hoosiers actually led by double digits throughout the first half, but Wisconsin would battle back as Davis, we've already seen the dunks, why not the range, hits the fadeaway three-pointer that gives the Badgers the lead. He had 23 points as Wisconsin storms back with a 64-59 win. You know, I guess the Bucks picked the right time to hit the road. In Milwaukee today, it reached a balmy 30 degrees, but the forecast in Miami looked a little bit different. The Bucks and Heat were facing off in South Beach, and let's just head to the second quarter as a longtime Raptor, now Miami point guard Kyle Lowry finds his man cutting to the rim, and Milwaukee just couldn't seem to put Miami away. A little later on, the Wisconsin native and Badger decommit Tyler Hero playing a little give and go, but he is stuffed by Bobby Portis in the paint. That'll get you hyped up, but the Bucks would fall in Miami by a final of 113-104. One more update from the local side of things. Craig Martins, Aaron Kramer, and Al Fredrickson have all been named to the coaching staff in next summer's high school football all-star game. So I just wanted to give them a quick shout out. And Justin, it looks like we'll have a nice Northwoods reputation next summer.
Sounds good. Thank you, Nate. Several big trials with nationwide interest are underway this week. We'll have the latest on those, including look at day 1, the Kim Potter trial in Minneapolis, after the break.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. How about a throwback? Liberty, 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 liberty. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
And I couldn't have done it without these amazing people here at Next Step Prosthetics. Not only are they phenomenal at what they do, you know, but they're cheerleaders. They're a support system where I didn't have one. Like if you're gonna go somewhere for a prosthetic, any kind, go to Next Step because it's gonna change your life.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together toward a better life.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Our local shelters have lots of furry friends in need of loving homes. Watch News Watch 12 today, every Friday morning, to see a new cuddly cat or dog ready for you to adopt. Homeward Bound on News Watch 12 today is sponsored by Paws and Claws.
This is your country. I'm getting them good. This is Hodag Country. With Double M and the Morning Hodag. And the best country all day long. Hodag Country, 97.3 WHDG.
When you call a company other than Maher Water Corporation to service your water treatment system, do you really know what or who you are getting? Many companies just measure you up to do a bang-up job, then charge hundreds of dollars and have you sign service contracts. Maher's technicians are trained to not only service our own water care equipment, but most others as well. So if you don't want just any service tech servicing your water equipment, call us at Maher's today.
Goldminer Jewelers is having their store retirement sale, offering savings from 30 to 60% off. Visit them for your holiday shopping. Goldminer Jewelers on Highway 45 in Anago. Stone Innovations sends you best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Precision Body and Frame encourages everyone to remember the reason for the season. Have a very Merry Christmas and a New Year filled with peace and happiness from Precision Body and Frame.
The Glade Maxwell trial today, the boyfriend of one of the women who took the stand accusing Jeffrey Epstein of sexual assault took the stand himself. He went by the name Sean. His girlfriend Carolyn testified under oath this week that she went to Epstein's house to give sexualized massages. Sean testifying that he, yes, drove her there, as well as a few other underage girls. The prosecutor said Carolyn was just 14 when that started. Epstein was indicted on federal sex trafficking charges back in 2019, though he died in prison. Maxwell is charged as his essentially co-conspirator. In Minneapolis, the trial is now underway for the former police officer who shot and killed Daunte Wright, claiming she fired her gun when she meant to grab her taser. Jen Sullivan has details, but first a warning. The video you're about to see is emotional, and you may consider it disturbing.
I shot him! Oh my God! Video showing ex-Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer Kim Potter collapsing to the sidewalk after fatally shooting Daunte Wright in April was shown to jurors during the prosecutor's opening statement Wednesday.
There is no do-over when you walk the streets with a loaded firearm. When you're entrusted with a deadly weapon as part of your job.
Wright was pulled over for an expired tag. He got out of his car, but he struggled with an officer and climbed back into his car when officers told him he had a warrant out for his arrest. Defense attorneys argued in their opening statement that Potter was attempting to use a taser on Wright when he was shot in order to protect her partner, who was reaching inside Wright's car to pull him out and might have been injured if Wright fled.
She made a mistake. This was an accident. She's a human being. But she had to do what she had to do to prevent a death to a fellow officer, too.
Wright's mother, the first witness called to the stand by the prosecution, broke down on the stand, telling jurors she recognized her son's body on the ground by his shoes.
My son was laying there. He was unresponsive, and he looked dead.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Short on time? Hectic week? Or maybe you just need some variety. Let us make life a little bit easier for you. Fresh ingredients, family recipes, and no reservations required. Absolutely delicious heat and eat take-home meals from Quick Trip. Quick Trip, we got you covered.
For Ed B., who can spot exactly 57 types of trees thanks to his Medicare allowance for new glasses, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Michelle K., who likes celebrating life's big moments, like finding affordable premiums and, more importantly, finishing chemo, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan.
Ah, the joys of online ordering. You never have to leave the comforts of your home.
Right? And our go-to is Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Really?
You betcha.
Got this bag delivered yesterday.
Oh, and they're sporting goods.
Awesome.
They've got all that?
When I need workwear, I know where I'm headed.
They've got kitchen gadgets,
Hunting gear,
canning
cookware,
supplies,
tools,
decor, pet toys.
lanterns.
Wow, I can't believe they have all that. It's all here at farmandfleet.com. Just a convenient click away.
Toys.
Find quality products
All online.
At farmandfleet.com.
Well said.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. It's Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
Van Oyens Electric, Electronics, and Self-Storage send you best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Maher Water Corporation sends you best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Gold Medal Trailer Sales off Highway 51 in Merrill has new and used trailers, full service customer service department, large selection of parts, and now offering trailer rentals.
All right, Justin and Nate, the clouds are increasing out there now. Tomorrow we have some light snowfall on the way. A winter storm watch is posted to the west of us for Friday. That'll be expanded early tomorrow morning by the Weather Service, likely to a winter storm warning. Including in there will be parts of our area for Friday evening and Saturday morning for potentially heavy snow of 6 inches or more. And then looking down the road a bit, we're going to melt this stuff off beginning really on Sunday, a high of 35. And then look at that. Those are 40s in the forecast through parts of next week.
You have a busy week, and you're just happy you're playing games indoors right now. Hockey, basketball.
A little warmer inside.
All right. A little bit. Thanks, guys. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next.